Hello, and welcome to my session entitled The Awin Report, A Look Back, a Look Forward. My name is Janine Crooks, and I'm the Partner Acquisition and Development Manager at Awin US. I've been in affiliate marketing for over 20 years now, and this month is actually my 10th anniversary with Awin. Over the course of my career, I've been a publisher, a merchant, an affiliate manager, a vendor, and this is my second time with an affiliate network. Recently, I was honored to be elected to the board of directors of the PMA, so I've pretty much seen it all. Shall we get started? So what is the Awin Report? As the largest network in the world, Awin felt it was our responsibility to take an annual snapshot of the affiliate marketing landscape to share with the industry, and thus the Awin Report was born. Produced annually by our global strategy team, the Awin Report includes a variety of content, including thought pieces from key figures in the industry on a variety of topics. There's always an excellent selection of case studies demonstrating best-in-class practices, in which merchants actually share special campaigns they devised and executed, and most importantly, the results and learnings from those projects. Finally, there's a country-by-country analysis for each Awin region, including the US, the UK, several countries in Europe, and Australia. These are a great way to see the opportunity by market and offer some excellent insights into the differences between these countries. Previous editions of the Awin Report, all the way back to our first one in 2017, are available through links on the Awin blog. I've got a few favorite articles that have proven quite useful over the years. For example, the incremental value of coupon sites. That is always a hot topic. So I love the fact that the Awin team analyzed data from millions of transactions to draw their conclusions about the subject. Lifetime value, global retail events, regulation are all topics that can come up for discussion as you talk with your team members and your C-level staff about things you want to do with your affiliate program. And then we've got special sections on special verticals: travel, finance, fashion, telecom, and these can also offer some great ideas about trends and strategies for each one of those. You're welcome to use any and all of this information as needed. We're glad to share. So, let's get started by looking back at 2020, or as we call it, the year of disruption. 2020 had a tremendous number of challenges. The economy suffered greatly as companies weren't sure whether to invest or cut back due to the vast number of unknowns. COVID, of course, dominated everything we did. Information sources frequently conflicted with each other, so we didn't know if we should wear masks or not. Should we go to stores or restaurants? You know, you lived through it too. Unemployment hit hard, as over 10 million people lost their jobs. Though it greatly improved during the second half of 2020, new concerns in 2021 could escalate it once again. And the government picked winners and losers. Big box stores could host shoppers, but smaller stores were severely limited. Restaurants were closed, then opened, then closed again. It was crazy. Affiliate marketers face special marketing challenges too. Pivoting everyone to work from home hit some companies quite hard. Awin actually already had a plan in place for that, so we had a fairly easy time, but many did not. In addition, consumers were now facing tremendous tech challenges, doing everything from learning Zoom to buying groceries online. It was a huge learning curve, and as they shopped, they demanded even more from individual shopping sites, which in turn put more demand on IT departments to meet those requests. Amazon, oh, they were a factor. Sadly, a vast majority of the population turned to Amazon first for their needs, but Amazon wasn't able to totally rise to the challenge. Amazon Prime was no longer a guarantee that you'd get something the next day. So while Amazon did its best to deliver food and some other items, things like masks and sanitizers instantly disappeared, and consumers had to wait weeks sometimes for their orders to show up. I know I ordered some masks and it was 6 weeks before they came. By then I could get them at Walgreens. Some consumers use this as an opportunity to find other sources. Hey, if I have to wait 5 days before I can get this from Amazon, why not try a different site? So they checked out a lot of other merchants that they might not have looked for. And then on top of it all, Amazon cut their affiliate commission rates. Overnight, publishers found their income cut by 75 or 80%, and they were ready to switch to a different merchant who hopefully wouldn't betray them as well. I know at Awin we had 7,000 publisher applications in a single week, and it really hasn't slacked off too much since then, so it's pretty exciting. I love watching publishers pivot from Amazon to other merchants. And even though Amazon recently returned their rates to pre-COVID levels, many publishers don't trust them anymore and refuse to switch their links back. And of course, I discourage them from switching back as much as I can. There were definitely winners and losers in specific affiliate marketing niches. Of course, travel was hit hard as we all had to stay home, but some winners quickly emerged, like Etsy, where literally thousands of stores had masks ready for sale. Office equipment, workout gear, exercise equipment, home food delivery, and especially liquor delivery were off the charts. Oh my goodness, the wine merchants couldn't keep up. But so were things like online education for both adults and kids, and pet supplies, as people literally emptied animal shelters so they wouldn't have to be alone through the lockdown. Gardening supplies and home improvement took off too. It was really hard to try and guess in advance who was going to be a winner and who was going to be a loser. And ultimately, most companies were winners, fortunately. Sadly, though, some merchants chose to reduce their commissions to zero. However, since consumers still wanted to purchase those products, affiliates often found alternate commission-paying merchants to replace the non-payers. So the original merchants often destroyed their affiliate programs as a result. And finally, merchants faced significant supply chain disruptions, whether it was getting the raw materials they needed, having any idea when a customer's order would actually be delivered. Just so many things were completely out of anyone's control. 2020 was indeed a challenge. So now, let's take a look ahead. What trends in 2020 will affect affiliate marketing in 2021? I'd like to start off by identifying 6 initial expectations. First, the advantages of app tracking makes its adoption a must for merchants in 2021. Next, by rebuilding affiliate marketing for micro SMEs, 2021 can indeed be the year of small business. Third, attribution may finally fulfill its omnichannel potential following last year's digital disruption. Fourth, the growing ability now for businesses to rent technology instead of creating enables companies to outsource innovation. And next, while the affiliate industry will continue to grow tremendously in 2021, we must make sure that it doesn't come at the expense of our standards. We don't want to return to that Wild West scenario which once dominated the affiliate marketing landscape. And finally, the incredible ability of the affiliate marketing industry to adapt will help to drive our growth further during 2021. So let's dive a little deeper into a few of these ideas. We'll start off with the explosion of app tracking. Looking at the year-over-year numbers, you can see the difference app tracking makes. Merchants with an app generated 6 times more in advertiser revenue, on Awin anyway. They generated 1.7 times more in publisher commission and were 1.5 times more likely to exceed 1,000 tracked app sales. In fact, the earliest app adopters achieved over an 80% higher conversion rate with average order values 3 times higher than their standard program. So why are apps so successful? There's several reasons. Given the ongoing focus on privacy, the data-light approach of affiliate marketing works well with both protecting the personally identifiable information consumers are required to give and with all of the privacy initiatives and legislation swirling around these days. Fortunately, our industry also offers a robust tracking method that can track all the different devices as the number of in-use source. 10 years ago, we had an average of 1.84 devices per person, and now it's an astonishing 6.58 per person, and it's still growing. And now that over 70% of online minutes are spent on mobile, reporting must remain robust to ensure effective tracking. Marketers can't just stop with first-party cookies, but must also incorporate server-to-server, cross-device, and of course, app tracking. And finally, apps are popular on a global basis. At Awin, the UK led in adopting apps for their programs, nearly doubling from 2019 to 2020. Now Germany isn't far behind the UK, and the Nordiques and Eastern Europe are embracing apps as well. In fact, with 5 times more adoption in 2020 versus 2021. So as we look ahead, the Awin forecasts that app-based performance will skyrocket this year, thanks to a focus on mobile-first strategy and the relentless growth of the affiliate channel. Next, let's explore how the RentTech model allows business to outsource digital innovation. As background, during 2020, many users were forced to do things online for the first time, from mastering Google Hangouts to online medical visits to gleaning news from social media. What quickly became clear was the lack of digital skills in huge parts of the global population. And though the digital skills gap has been a global topic for many years, 2020 shone a spotlight on that issue in a way that's impossible to ignore. More importantly, this issue is as much a problem for businesses as for individuals. Natalie Bell, CEO of Manning Gottlieb, put it this way: when it comes to digital advertising, nothing stays the same for long. While this makes for an exciting, fast-paced industry, finding employees that have up-to-date digital skills isn't always easy and has now become such a transient talent group that I believe it's stifling industry-wide growth. A recent survey by the IAB indicated that 90% of their members find it challenging to recruit staff with up-to-date digital skills. And the pace of change in digital advertising is lightning fast too. Deloitte reported that in several industries, including marketing, workers must redevelop their skills every 12 to 18 months just to keep up. Ouch. It's expensive and it's time consuming, and many businesses simply can't afford those costs on an ongoing basis. But what if you didn't need to retrain your staff to take advantage of the latest technology developments? Your staff could focus on other things besides new tech to acquire customers, like improving products and services. You could add new technology right to your site without a huge upfront cost. Best of all, you could do this solely on a performance basis across a wide array of technologies and marketing areas. The solution is hiding in plain sight, and you've already found it. It's affiliate marketing. Networks like Awin have developed universal solutions that can house tech partners so that a brand can quickly insert them into their own websites with a single click, then assess the impact. As affiliate managers, you can take advantage of so many MarTech partners without hours of development and integration. For example, want to personalize the deals offered to your visitors? Try SmarterClick or RevLifter. Want to upsell related product bundles based on what's already in the basket? Increasingly would be a good fit. Want to make it easy for your customers to spread the word about your brand after their purchase? Sorrento can assist with that. And then there's other tech partners that can help too, like Trackonomics dashboards that aggregate traffic data across ad platforms, Monetizer 101's price comparison tools, and Monotote's tech for turning video and imagery into shoppable content. So the Awin report forecast says those businesses which leverage their affiliate marketing model to rent technology instead of trying to develop everything from scratch will stay a step ahead of their competition. Now let's explore the ability of the affiliate channel to readily adapt to any market conditions. The key for many during 2020 was finding new ways to do business, and those that did survived and often flourished. One of my favorite examples are the companies which switched basically everyone into a CSR position so that any customer who called about the status of their order quickly got the latest information. Usually people understood the unusual circumstances and were just happy to get an update from a live person, so they were willing to accept the fact that maybe their order was delayed or something had happened. At least they got to talk to somebody. It made all the difference in the world. Other companies shared YouTube videos on how to use their products. I especially liked the cosmetic companies that showed tips and tricks on things like mascara, foundation, items like that. Their premise was since everyone was home, you could take the time to perfect your makeup and then look really great on your next Zoom call. It was brilliant. And many companies also displayed their human side, discussing how they were giving back during the trying times. For example, Martha and Marley, a food subscription company, offered existing customers additional opportunities to offer free first box referrals to their friends and family, and they increased the number of these from 3 to 10 per customer. So that was to help combat food insecurity. because a box full of food would just simply arrive at their door. HP donated 3D printed parts for face shields and for masks and hands-free door openers to their local hospitals. And Allbirds gave $500,000 in free shoes to healthcare workers. Now, this activity was smart because consumers could choose from a wide variety of companies to source their needs, and they would take actions like these into consideration when choosing where to purchase. Other brands found their key to success was partnering with others to create new opportunities. For example, edX.org partnered with Harvard University to create an online ventilator training course. Resolute quickly developed their Perks program, a cashback platform for mobile customers, creating a value add that proved quite appealing. And Tastecard in the UK was especially agile, since their whole business revolved around people eating out. So they quickly worked with over 20 other Awin brands to find ways to reward people for staying at home and ordering food via a delivery service. Again, a huge success, and that's continuing to work today since the UK is still under a huge lockdown order. So the responses for these kinds of out-of-the-box responses, the opportunity for these kinds of out-of-the-box responses continues in 2021. So ask yourself, how did my company adapt to meet the new needs of our consumers? Is there more we can do? Can we do something special by partnering with someone else? By asking yourself all of these questions, you can too adapt to whatever the new changing opportunities are and make a big difference in your business. So, though customer engagement and retention will remain a challenge, in 2021 you'll have different ways to maintain and grow your customer base if you're willing to adapt through new partnerships, alternative business processes, and embracing the change. Affiliate marketing will just keep growing, so adapt and enjoy. And now, though we've discussed some of the information which we found in the Awin Report 2021, there's plenty more where that came from. Given the current conditions in our world, we've chosen to offer the 2021 Awin Report exclusively online. It still remains free of charge, of course, and available to anyone who would like access. We're expecting to launch it in late February, and announcements will be made across social media, but I'd also be glad to notify you when it's ready. So, if you'd just like to send me an email, I'll alert you as soon as it's released. And also, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions about anything I've covered today, or if I can assist in any way. If there's one thing I love, it's always to talk about affiliate marketing anytime with anybody. So thank you so much for your time today, and I want to thank Rick and the Affiliate Management Expo team for letting me be part of this today. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.